Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another thrift store find here. I got Eris's Eagle Interceptor. Another first edition, I guess you want to call it, chima set. I'm pretty sure this is one of the first ones that's come out. This one's pretty cool. I think I got this one for about, what was the price? Probably, maybe it came out to like 15 bucks at the thrift store. Another steal for these chima sets. Yeah, this one's kind of similar to the last set I reviewed of Razor's Chi Raider, but it's just the Eagle version of it, big bird vehicle. So, yeah, this was actually probably my favorite. I had this one when I was younger, and I think I had two of these when I was younger, because I think I got two of them for my, I don't even remember what it was, but I remember I have two of these, but yeah. So, yeah, it's another cool chima set. We'll get into the minifigs and the, I guess, considered side build. It's just a little raven bird thing, but it's still pretty cool. So, yeah, let's go take a look at that. Closer look at the figures here. The two Raven dudes, we got Razor and Rizzo. It's the same that came in, well, Razor's Chi Raider. So, yeah, we'll just go over them quickly here, because we already went over them. Peg leg, pretty cool. He's got the claw, so they're kind of, I like how they made them very, not cybernetic, but just kind of broken down. You know, they're ravens, you know. The head sculpt, not head sculpt, yeah, head print. This guy's missing an eye, and he seems kind of angry. And Razor here. I'm not sure who Razor is or who Rizzo is. My chima lore only goes so far. But yeah, we got the wings, which is pretty sweet. Face. This guy seems kind of more pissed off as well. But yeah, these are these guys. Yeah, we already looked at them. So let's take a look at the more unique figure in this one. We got Eris. Now Eris was kind of more of the main Eagle character, I guess, in the show. Friend was the lion dude. I can't remember his name, but yeah. So let's take a closer look. He's kind of more chilled out, bit more, not angry, but more serious on that face. Print here is different than Ewoy, the last dude we checked out. Let's go check out the torso print in here. Got some more details. These torsos, I can't believe how detailed they are. It's crazy that these chima figures got so much detail in them. Like, they made all new head molds and stuff like that in the wings and like these chest pieces, which are pretty sweet. So yeah, that's this is Eris. Now those are our three figs we have in the set here. So you get three of them in here. The side build is this Raven plane. Yeah, I am missing there's supposed to be a black piece here, but that's part of the thrift store find there. You can't always get them complete. Some stickers, whoever put them on before, horrible sticker placement. But yeah, you could take your Raven minifig, you can have them flying on there, which is pretty cool. And then you get those unique, I'll take one of them off and actually take a closer look. You get one of these unique like weapon blades, and there was one in Crawley's Claw Ripper. I just found it too. These unique molds for them, which is actually pretty cool. And then you put like a lightsaber piece in there, and it's kind of like, these are the good guys, these are the bad guys kind of thing going on. Yeah, they're just pretty sweet. And then you can use them not only, oh, this one's falling apart on me there, but you kind of use them as detail and just vehicles and stuff, not only as weapons. So that looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's an alright, not alt builds, alternate build on the side, I guess, if you want to call it. But yeah, so let's go and actually take a look at the main build here, because it's actually pretty cool. Alright, so taking a closer look at Eris's Eagle Interceptor. First off, let's just appreciate this eagle. This is pretty sweet. Like, look at all like the feathers on the wings. There's a lot of feathers on the set, and they just line up awesome. Same as here at the back, the tail, it's pretty sweet. The talons, you could have them rotate. Like, it's just pretty cool. I like this set. And look at the detail on the feathers though, that's awesome. They can move up and down. On the bottom here, we do have some actually pretty cool, like, I don't know what you want to call them, like booster jets, turbo jets as the feet. So you could take off and land. Then you could have the wings, and I guess it's a land mode or flying mode. You do get some flick fire missiles here on the side. I'm missing the piece there for that. We all know how it goes. That is falling off on me there. Why are you falling off? A lot of these clips broke on me when I was trying to rebuild this, but I think they had extra pieces. Some stickers, another horrible sticker placement there, kind of a line. You get an engine here, and then on the back here, get some actually storage or a place to put. Let's go ahead and put a Raven in there. Figure it's not going to close up all the way unless you take his wings off, but you do get a place to store some of the cheese in every set for these things. And then you do get the articulations, just kind of like you get articulation on the wings, and then you get articulation on the legs, and these can move out, which a lot of movement for this if you like it. And then one thing too is that I think this is a part of it is like, say if you get destroyed here in battle, you could shoot off a little mini, I guess you want to call it escape pod, and this thing is just awesome. Like it looks like an eagle's beak, but it's just such a cool little, I don't know if you want to call it spaceship, but that opens up. You get a little joystick in there. Well, I do find this actually pretty cool how this is built, just like this here, to make it look like an eagle's beak. So it's kind of looking like her face, I guess. Well, yeah, you get a little escape pod on here, and then you can just put that back up there. And this rotates as well, so you can have it look it down if you want somebody to climb into it. And this is falling off on me again. That's fine. But yeah, you can have this flying around. Pretty sweet. I do think this is actually a pretty cool build. I do kind of think it's pretty much hold up to today. Like for an eagle, I could see how they could do this better nowadays. It'd actually be pretty sweet if they went back into like a chima, kind of how they did. I don't know if it was called Ninjago Legends, where they went back and redid old sets, but if they did like a Chima Legends kind of thing, well, I guess it already is Legends of Chima, but you could go with something else. But yeah, if we could just go back and get old Chima sets rebuilt, because I think these would be pretty cool to see in a modernized take, but I do think this looked pretty cool already. So yeah, we're gonna do a little scale here comparison, because this does, I think this is kind of the little mashup you're supposed to do with these, is just that these fight each other. So you get the Chi Raider and the Eagle Mobile, and we'll call it Eagle Mobile. This is gonna be a little battle that'll go on. Like you'll have this jet will fight this jet. This actually looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I liked about these. Like you always had the good and bad side of vehicles, which is pretty sweet. I'll just get a minifig there for comparison. Yeah. So yeah, this is what it kind of looks like. The Chi Raider here on this side is a bit bigger than the Interceptor. Just kind of how the wings are all bigger, and I guess so. Yeah, you get the point. You can see it there. Let's move these out of the way. So yeah, final thoughts here on this guy. This is a pretty sweet set. If you can find this set and you're a Chima fan, if you're not a Chima fan and you like Lego, I don't know how much this goes for again. I should probably check the prices now in the aftermarket. I'm not sure how crazy insane this one is, but I do think this is a pretty sweet set. Mine's nearly complete. Like there's just that missing on this side. I think there's just more. Actually, I had to replace. These are supposed to be white pieces. I remember having to change that, but I do think it kind of looks better in gray. But yeah, so yeah, this is my review on Eris's Chi Raider. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. There will be one more Chima set left to review here for these thrift store finds until I eventually find more out in the wild. But for now, we got this bad boy, and I think this is a pretty cool set to have in your Chima collection. This is kind of like the main forces were the ravens, I'm pretty sure, the wolves and the lions and the eagles. And if you want your main eagle kind of faction to have its vehicles, this was pretty featured prominent. And I think the show, I don't know, don't quote me on that again. I watched it when I was like super young, so yeah. If you can get this set, get it. Don't go too crazy out of your way to spend too much money on it. But yeah, I really like this set. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. More thrift store finds that come on the way, and I hope you subscribe and stay tuned for more. See you in the next one.